Welcome to Life with Nika, and today I am giving y'all a freaking story time. So it took me a little while to figure out what I wanted to title the story time because it was so much stuff happening. But I don't want my title to be too long, so I just said my ex popping up to a double date. I put quotation around a double date because it wasn't really a double date. It was more like a little two-man type situation. But this nigga popped up. So let's get right into this motherfucking video. Should I start? Where should I start? Okay, so basically, we're gonna start giving names because I have a couple exes. Okay, I have a couple exes. I got a couple people that I done had dealings with that y'all gonna get a story time about, probably multiple story times, because for some reason I just cannot let niggas go. I can't let people go. It's for some reason I just cannot let people go. So it's gonna be multiple little story times about individuals. So I'm gonna give him a name. His name is going to be Teddy Bear because he was definitely a teddy bear. So we gonna call him Teddy Bear. We was in a relationship for 3 years, off and on, not a consistent 3-year relationship. If y'all see me jump a little bit, baby, it's a little bug around here somewhere. So we gonna name him Teddy Bear. Anytime y'all hear about Teddy Bear, this is the person. He was a big, tall one. A big, tall, little light skin one, curly hair, you feel me, whatever. I had my little moment with the big ones. Okay, so basically this happened in like 2022, around September, around the beginning of September. Okay, so this is around one of the many times me and Teddy Bear broken up, and around the time I was friends with this girl named, we're gonna name her Balenciaga because it just rhymes. So every time me and Teddy Bear get together, I know bad friend, I always cut off my friends. I would keep in touch like Instagram and stuff, but he did not let me hanging out with them. So I would not hang out with them. So me and him broke up, whatever. I ended up hitting her up. I think I had to get my nails done. So I was getting my nails done, and y'all know I don't got a car, so I'm just like, I need a ride. Like, I wasn't using her, but baby, I needed a ride. I mean, I had Uber money, but baby, I wanted a ride. So I texted her like, "What you doing?" Da da da. She was like, "Nothing." This around the time she just had got her car too, so she was just willing to go anywhere, do anything. She was just outside, and I was right along with her, shit. And that's why he didn't want me hanging out with her, because outside, like, bitch, you're in a relationship. So basically, she picked me up from the nail salon. I think we went and got Waffle House. I believe we always went all the way to Georgetown to get Waffle House. We lived on the south side. We always go to Georgetown to get Waffle House. So we go there, and she was just catching me up on her little boyfriends or whatever, because I think me and Teddy Bear always off and on, so I think we had ended up getting back together. We probably was together for like a month or two, not even long, probably just 1 month. So she was just catching me up on like some new boy she talked to or whatever, and he was Asian. I forgot his name, but it's not important. He was Asian. So we at Waffle House or whatever. She telling me about him, showing me pictures of him. She ended up calling him. Like, we on the way back home, I think to her house maybe, I don't know, but we on the way back from Georgetown on the way to the south side, and she ended up calling him like, "Hey, what you doing?" Da da da. He like, "Oh, I'm downtown. We're eating pizza." Like, he wasn't really into that. I think it was like a Thursday night. Was it Thursday or Friday? I want to say a Thursday night. It was like a Thursday night, and he was like, he just downtown eating pizza and stuff, not really into nothing. He was his homeboy. So she was like, "Oh, we finna come. I'm like, "All right, bet, we could go." I didn't even have on no special clothes because I had went to work, then I went to go get my nails done, so I had on like regular clothes. I worked at the hair store. You can wear whatever you want. I think I had on like some biker shorts or something. I don't fucking know. But all I know is my hair was done, baby, and them nails was done, them clothes was done, baby. I was looking good, okay? I was like, "Yeah, let's go downtown." The fuck? So we get down there, we park. She like, "Where you at?" So we meet up with them. Now, Asian, we do call him Asian because I might have to say his name sometimes. So Asian, which is her man, had a homeboy that was African. We gonna call him Michael Blackston because he talked like Michael. He funny, I guess. I don't know. I just call him Michael Blackston because he was African. Michael Blackston always be talking about, like, in his comedy show TV, like, the Africans got the big, yeah. And yeah, so I was like, Michael Blackston. So anyways, we just call him Mike, but really short for Michael Blackston because I'm not finna keep saying Michael Blackston. So Mike. So Mike was there, but I honestly didn't pay him no attention. Like, yeah, I spoke when I walked up to them. They were sitting on this bench, and there was enough room for me and her. So they were sitting right there, me and her sit right here. And I believe it was Mike, Asian, Balenciaga, and me. So we were just sitting there talking, catching up, da da da. And then, like, you feel me, downtown, it's a Thursday night right before the weekend. Everybody used to go downtown on Thursday night. So it was like some little white lady walk up to us drunk, da da da. That was that time. We out there talking, da da da. We was having a group conversation, but I did not even look at Mike like, oh, I want him. Like, I was just chilling. Like, I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't know this man's name. He wasn't really having conversation with me either. It was just a group conversation. You feel me? So it's time to leave now. We probably was out there for like a good little hour, just something quick. She wanted to see her man. So we go to the car. They walk us to the car. So you know they know each other. They've been messing with each other for about 2 months now. Like, they know each other. So they saying their goodbyes. They all hugged up on the car, hugging and kissing and shit. Man, open the door, let me in the car. So I'm just standing there on my phone while Mike like jacked me up from the back, like grabbed my shirt and like pulled me back to this little building. I know exactly what the building is. It was just like a little huddle. Like, you could see us. It was a light right there, but it was just like off, like back there, like off. So he was just like asking me my name, how old I am, just making conversation. I ain't get this boy. Did I get his number? I did get his number because I ain't gonna lie. Like, as he started talking, I'm like, oh shit, he got an accent. Okay, Mike. Okay, he got a little accent. I started paying attention. He real dark. The dark skin is shining, baby. Like, I love a dark skin whose skin glows. Like, you're glowing. You're not an ashy black nigga. You actually glow. So yeah, that melanin was popping, baby, and it was attractive. And he was a little buff. He had a little muscle. He had a nice little body. And also, not to mention, him and his homeboy was drinking. Like, he had a cup in his hands. Homeboy was a little tipsy. He was a little tipsy. So he was just talking. We were just talking, laughing. And then I think I was gonna leave. He was like, give him a hug. But one thing about me, once I went on 2-man-2, don't try to be like the next couple. Like, I don't even know you when you're trying to be all hugged up. Like, I gave him a little side hug, but that's it because I don't know you. And I think I asked his name, but I honestly forgot his name. You feel me? Like, at that moment, I forgot his name. So we leaving. I go to the car. We in the car. I think her man was still standing at the door for a little minute. So I just asked her, like, what you doing tomorrow? Like, what you doing tomorrow? Like, I think I'm gonna go to the beach. And I asked her, what you doing tomorrow? Da, da, da. She was like, oh, me and him supposed to be going to the beach. I was like, damn, I want to go to the beach because I was actually supposed to be going out of town for my cousin's birthday, but plans had changed. That's really the reason why I had all these appointments lined up for my hair, nails, and toes and stuff. All of them appointments lined up, and I had got new clothes and everything, and then the whole trip was canceled. So I was like, I gotta do some shit to look good. And I already took off work, baby. I'm off. I'm looking good. We gotta do You feel me? So I was just like, damn, I wanna go. Like, I wanna go, but I ain't want to third one. I'm like, dang, you know what? Maybe he can invite da da da. So she was like, hey, tomorrow she wanna come to the beach. Is your homeboy gonna be available? He was like, oh, I don't know. So it was like, ask him. So he called a homeboy over. The homeboy come to my window. He had his window. They both got their head in the window. And me and her, she in the driver in the past, they got their head. So like, we want to go to the beach tomorrow. Like, what y'all think? Da da da. And he was like, I gotta work and I gotta do something after work. But after, we could maybe around 4 or 5. So we like, all right, babe. So they leave. We got that planned out. I got Lil Bro number, but honestly, I don't think I was texting him. I don't think I texted him because it was already like midnight at this point, and I think we just went home. I didn't text him. I think maybe I texted him the next day, like, good morning, what you doing, da da da. I honestly do not know. So basically, let's not fast forward. I wake up in the morning. So Teddy Bear calls me as usual. Gotta be toxic. We just broke up 2 days ago. Why are you bothering me already? Give me some time to fucking breathe. So he calls me. We have a regular conversation. Oh, I miss you. What you doing? You already found you a new nigga. Da da da. Leave me the fuck alone. No, I didn't. So he asked me like, oh, what you doing? Mind you, I shared my location with him, but I turned it off. Yeah, I turned it off because I didn't like. We're not together. Why the fuck you need my location? So when y'all think about the future, just know he did not have my location. He did not have my location, okay? Unless he got an air tag some motherfucking where. So I told him like, yeah, me and Balenciaga supposed to be going to the beach today. Mind you, we always just go to the beach, but never with nobody else. So it's just like me and her going to the beach. Me and her going to the beach. Just me and her. Like we always do. So why are you thinking more? All right, anyways, me and Balenciaga going to the beach like we always do. We usually always go to the beach. So he was just like, oh, okay, like have fun, take pictures, da da da. We just talking. And then he was saying something like, this is very important. Like, think about getting back together. Like, cause I was just like, nah, I don't think that's a good idea. Like, we always going off and on. I think we should really just end it. He was like, no, I really want you. Just think about it. I was like, all right, I'll think about it. He was like, when you think about it, that don't mean fuck around with nobody else while you thinking. I'm like, I know. I'm taking time to myself. I'm just going to think about it. I was lying about thinking about it. I really wasn't going to think about it. Like, I really just was over it at this point. Even though we broke up 5 more times after that. But that's not important. Mind your business. So, anyways. So basically, let's fast forward to the day happening. So I did a little bit of shopping because you feel me, that paycheck was supposed to go out of town with me, but I'm like, fuck it, I ain't down. I ain't going out of town. And I was real bad with money, so I had went to the mall and stuff, got some stuff. Me and her went shopping and stuff. Went to her house, of course. I had my stuff with me. Bought a little bathing suit. We at the house chilling, eating. We just keeping tabs on the boys because we're trying to make sure, you feel me, when they ready. It's about 3-4 o'clock at this point. And it's around the time he said he'd be ready, but little bro wasn't ready. So it was around like 5, and it was like, all right, we could start heading there. It was like 5, 6. So I'm like, I never really, yeah, we did go to the beach one time when it was dark, but I wasn't really planning on going at nighttime. But I don't know, like, why they was thinking that. But anyways, we get ready, we go, we on the road. Of course, me always in the motherfucking camera. Gotta make videos in the car. I'm in my bathing suit singing songs in the car on the way to the beach. He not blocked. Teddy Bear not blocked on Instagram. He see what I'm doing. He be one of the first 5 people to watch my motherfucking story. So I'm posting at this point. It's still daytime, so it's probably about 5, 6, and he watched my story. So now he knows. Oh, she's on the way to the beach. She's going out right now. He probably thought I was going earlier, like I thought, but I'm going now. So, anyways, we get to the beach. You feel me? Me and her actually out there by ourselves at this point. Her Asian was like, he's on the way, but Asian and Mike was not popping up together. Like, they was coming in their separate cars or whatever. And he was just like, Mike ain't really hit him up yet. Like, he don't know what Mike doing. Like, Mike texting slow. So Asian, me and her out there for about a good little hour by ourselves, just like listening to music, watching the water. We actually seen a fucking sunset because y'all taking forever. So Asian probably get there around like 7 something. We meet him in the parking lot, and he was like, oh, Mike said he about 15 minutes away. So we just didn't go back on the water. We stayed like in the parking lot, sitting on benches and stuff. And we were just talking. I'm asking Asian, because Asian was pretty funny. Like, Asian was funny. Like, he was cool. Her nigga was cool. So I'm asking Asian, like, and it's weird how African and Asian become friends, but I don't know how that happened. But they were cool, I guess. So I'm asking Asian, like, what's Mike's name? What's Mike's name? He told me a nickname. I'm not gonna say a nickname because that's his name. So he said the nickname, and I was like, what? It was like a girl name. Like, I'm gonna just give an example, like Dee Dee, but it's not Dee Dee. It's another letter. So I'm like, Dee Dee, why is you naming him Dee Dee? So it was like, well, that's his nickname. This is his real name, but people don't call him that. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna call him his real name because I'm not gonna call no nigga no damn Dee Dee. The fuck? So Mike, I think I ended up calling Mike, or did Asian call Mike? Anyways, we ended up getting Mike on the phone, and he was like, oh, I'm on Tybee, but I'm at the gas station. Do y'all want anything? So he ended up getting us like juice and stuff. Like, everybody had got juice. Cause I think we had liquor. No, we didn't have liquor. He had tree. Balenciaga had tree or whatever. And this around the time I did, puff a little bit. So he was like, yeah, I'm actually on Tybee, but I'm at the gas station. We ended up getting all us some juice and stuff. And he pulled up. He had his little did he have his shirt on? He did have his shirt on, but I could just see potential through the shirt. I'm like, So Mike ended up walking up to us. I spoke or whatever. He didn't even know my name. Like, we told each other our name that night, but like, we didn't remember, I guess. So we all go to the thing. We all walk on the beach. At this point, it's dark. Mike ain't get there till about 7:30, 8 o'clock. So we get to the beach or whatever. And it's dark on the beach, y'all. Y'all know when it's nighttime on the beach, it's dark as a fuck. So we using our flashlights to see. We and her already had a setup with the blankets and stuff, and we left it right there to meet up with Asian. But we didn't go back till 30 minutes later, but it was still there or whatever. So you feel me? They know each other. Like I keep saying, they already got a little chemistry. So they all hugged up, wooed up, da da da. Me and him just awkward. So he was just like, you want to go to the water? I'm like, yeah. So you feel me? Like, I don't even think he had on swimming trunks. He had on regular underwear, y'all. So he took off his shorts and his shirt, and now I'm just seeing it. I'm seeing the body, yada, yada, yada. I actually had on a white bathing suit, 2-piece, but I had shorts on, and I didn't take my shorts off when we went to the water. Or did I? It was dark. I probably did take it off. I think I did. I definitely took my shorts off. So basically, you feel me? I'm over here, like, we get in the water. I was scared to get too deep because, baby, it's dark and we don't know what's in here. You feel me? So we didn't get too deep in the water, but like, once he got wet up here and it started showing, I ain't gonna say too much. So you remember, we're just talking. And he was telling me like what school he went to, where he's from. He was like, he be traveling a lot. Him and his family always going out of town. Cause at this point, I was about 18. He was like 20. So he was like, yeah, me and my family, we travel. Like, I go home sometimes. He had a deep accent, y'all. Some stuff I was like, huh. I couldn't understand what he was saying. So we just talking, getting to know each other. So we go back to them. He was like, he wanted to smoke. I'm like, all right, bet. We go back to them. Mind you, it's windy because it's like September around this time. It's windy, and we wanted to roll up, but we couldn't roll up with this wind or whatever. So we told, so Balenciaga was like, well, y'all could just go to the car and roll up, like go out there and roll up from away from the sand and the water where all this wind is at. We were like, all right, bet. So y'all, this when it started getting spicy. So me and Mike walking through the thick ass sand. We got the tree and the blunt. About to go to his car just to roll up. Just to roll up. We gonna come back and smoke with y'all, but we finna go to the car and roll it up because of the wind. So we walking. We get to his car. Mind you, I don't know where his car is. So he's like leading the way. So we get to the car. He unlocked the car, but he don't got the push button. Like, I think he had to put it in the ignition. So we just stand out there for a good little minute. He put the key in the thing. He's like, all right, it's open. Soon as I put my hand, y'all, soon as I put my hand on the motherfucking handle to open it, it's a car go by small, like going slow. Mind you, after this incident, this is when I realized to pay attention to what type of cars people have. Pay attention to the license plate. Just pay attention to small details in cars. Like, yeah, everybody might have the same model of a car, but this person might have a scratch, this person might have a dent. You feel me? So that after this day, this is when I was like, let me remember cars, because I've been messing with Teddy Bear for at least a year at this point, a year and a half at this point, and I did not know what make of a car he drove because I never cared. I knew if he pulled up, yeah, it's a silver car, but I did not know the make. And it's dark at this point, so I just did not know. I did not know. So the car like rolling by. I'm not paying attention to the car. It's a freaking car rolling by. Okay, cool. So it goes by, and the person put the window down. I was like, that's Shanika? Like, he was just like, that's Shanika? So me and him look at the car, and I'm like, what? Mind you, when he said that, he was like, he rolled past, and he went up. He was like, that's Shanika? Put the car in reverse, came back right behind Mike's car, and hopped out the car. Y'all, why was it Teddy Bear that hopped out the car? Why Teddy Bear hopped out the car with a black in his mouth and a gun in the other hand? I'm like, so soon as I see him hop out the car and all that, I just started laughing because y'all, I could not take shit serious. I'm like, ain't no way. And how this man, like, I'm just laughing, like, ain't no way. So I'm just laughing. He like, what nigga this is? What nigga, who is this? What nigga this is? Mind you, with the gun, who nigga this is? He got the black in the other hand. What nigga this is? Who this is? Which one this is? Because he just swore up and down there was so many niggas up under my belt when it really wasn't even. So he like, which one this is? Which one this is? I'm like laughing. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Why are you here? What are you doing? Like, I can't remember exactly what conversation was going back and forth, but I just know Mike wasn't really saying too much. He was just looking in between us because he wasn't even really looking at Mike at this point. So he just like, really, man, this is what we doing. So then, I'm about to say this man again. Teddy Bear go up to Mike and was just like, how you know her, man? Who is you? This my bitch. Who is you? What's going on? Da da da. I'm like, bro, we just finna get in the car and roll up. He like, nah, you finna fuck that nigga in the car. You finna fuck that nigga in the car. I'm like, we're just about to roll up. What are you doing? Why are you here? I'm like, you're crazy. Because that shit was crazy as a fuck. Like, why are you at the beach, bro? Why are you at the beach? Like, this shit is weird as a fuck. So at this point, I'm laughing about it. I'm like, bro, you're weird. So I closed the door or whatever, and I go over to Mike, and he was just like, who is this? I was like, that's my ex. Like, I'm confused. I'm just as confused as you. Like, this is my ex. So I'm like, bro, come on, let's go back to the beach. Like, let's go get Balenciaga and Asian. Or let's just go to the beach. Like, fuck this thing. He can stay in the parking lot. It's dark on the beach anyway. He not going to know where we at, honestly. So I'm just like, let's go. He was like, no, I'm not leaving my car. Mike was like, I'm not leaving my car here. I'm like, I said, he not finna do nothing. Let's go. Because, like, y'all know how long I knew Lil Bro? A year and some change. He never did nothing with that gun. I'm sorry, but he never did. He used it as show and tell. Like, most people would have a gun and they put it under their shirt and their pants. No, Lil Bro will literally tuck his shirt behind the gun that's in his pants. And it's just like, you're doing the most for what? Like, nobody cares. So when he was waving the gun, I honestly was not scared. I didn't care. Like, it's for show and tell. I never see him use it. Every time he tell me story times about him having a shootout, nobody ever hits nobody. So I wasn't scared. I didn't care. Wow, you have a gun? Ah. And Mike must live that life because he didn't give a fuck either. And this is the important part when I was like, we didn't know each other's names because, like, who is this? Which one is? I was like, I don't even know his name. And then he went up to him and was just like, who is this? Like, how you know her? How you know her? He was like, I just met her. I just met her. That's his accent. I can't really even do the African accent. He's just like, I just met her. Like, I don't know. Like, I just met her. So I'm like, come on to the beach. Like, come on, let's go, let's go. He like, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm like, all right, I'll be back. The fuck you ain't want to leave? Hopefully he don't shoot your ass. Which I knew he was, and that's really why I left. So some people might say, when I used to tell people the story, they'd be like, why would you leave that boy out there with your ex? Like, why would you leave Mike with Teddy Bear after Teddy Bear already mad at Lil Bro? Because I needed to go tell Balenciaga and Asian, which was a big mistake because they did nothing. Nothing. Wait till I fucking tell y'all what the fuck Asian and Balenciaga did. This night, Balenciaga blew the fuck out of me. Mind you, now I'm on my phone on the way back to the beach because I gotta walk through the parking lot. I didn't get to the sand. So I'm on my phone. I think I called my best friend a couple times. She ain't answer. Mind you, my phone on like 5%, 10% at this point. It was going dead. At the end of the night, my shit ended up dead. So I ended up calling. We gonna call her Wifey because that's the nickname I have for her. Actually, she like my wife. So I'm gonna call her Wifey. It was me, Balenciaga, and Wifey. A little three friendship thing, but that shit old. Anyways, we gonna call her Wifey for story time now and ahead. So me and Wifey, I call Wifey. I'm telling her like, girl, oh my God, Teddy Bear just pulled up to the beach. She like, what you mean? Mind you, we all in the group chat. We all friends. Wifey already knew me and Balenciaga was going to the beach with these two people. You feel me? I'm like, bro, he pulled up. He got the gun in the black, and he da 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 da. She's like, Shanika, calm down, calm down. What happened? At this point, I'm getting mad because it's actually starting to hit me. Like, this nigga is fucking crazy. Like, it was hitting me. Like, this nigga really just pull up to the motherfucking beach. Like, what? So y'all, am sweating. I hope y'all can't see it. But I get to the beach, mind you, I'm on the phone with Wifey. She like, yeah, get Balenciaga, get Balenciaga. So I go. I'm like, mind you, I know where we at a little bit. I got my flash on, even though it's dark, I could kind of see a little glimpse of them. So I'm yelling on the beach like, Balenciaga, Teddy Bear is here. Teddy Bear is here. She like, what? I'm like, Teddy Bear is here right now. Up there with a gun. He got a gun. He got a gun. I don't know if anybody else is on that beach, but they probably ran. They probably was scared for their life. Like, what? So, she's like, what? I'm like, come on, grab this stuff. Come on. So they grab their stuff. They come in. Mind you, I'm running. I'm walking fast. They over here walking slow. And I'm really skeptical of Asian because I'm like, Asian, Mike is your homeboy. You're not running and trying to see what's going on. Mind you, I'm running just in case this man a kid that killed them. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to hurry up because even though Mike don't know me, like, don't tell none of my business. Like, don't tell this nigga what the fuck going on for real because, like, he need to mind his business. Why is he here in the fucking first place, you know? So I get there. I get in the parking lot, right? I'm telling Balenciaga, like, come on. I'm telling Asia, like, come on, like, he got a gun. He talking to Mike. So I get to the parking lot. I'm walking through a couple cars. I look back because I'm still on the phone with Wifey. I look back. Where Balenciaga and Asian? Where the fuck is Balenciaga and Asian? I'm confused as a fuck right now. I'm looking. I don't even know if I called her name. I just said fuck it. I'm on the phone with Wifey like Balenciaga and Asian. I don't know the fuck they went. She was like, what is Teddy Bear doing? What's Teddy Bear doing? Da, da, da. Actually, let's rewind. When I was going back when I was walking up to them and I look back looking for Balenciaga and Asian, I end up seeing they as down behind a car. And I'm like, I'm on the phone with Wifey. I'm like, man, these niggas, these bitches is hiding behind a car. They scary as a fuck. This nigga ain't gonna do shit because I think it's because I said that he had a gun. But at the same time, Balenciaga, I'm your homegirl, and Asian, Mike is your homeboy. Wouldn't you want to be trying to protect us or just argue with this nigga with us? Like, it was so fucking weird. Y'all scary as a fuck. Like, that shit had really blew me. Like, y'all hiding behind a car. Watching it. I seen it because they head peeking. So I just said, fuck that. Wifey was like, fuck that. See what the fuck going on with Teddy Bear. So I think at this point, I'm like, we were standing outside the car. Me and Sadie were standing outside the car, just talking, kind of arguing, kind of yelling. He was still telling Mike, that's my bitch, you my bitch, you my bitch. I'm like, I'm not your bitch. I said it, so I'm like, I'm not your bitch, I'm not your bitch. We not together. He was like, oh really, really? You just gonna do that? I thought you said you're gonna think about us. Like, he really looking sad as a fuck out there. He was embarrassing himself, and at this point, he was embarrassing me because now I'm really getting mad. Now I'm getting emotional because like, ain't no fucking way you doing this shit right now. First impression means the most to me, and you got me looking at ass in front of Michael Blackston. I'm in my head, Michael Blackston ain't gonna want me no more, because after I done seen him get wet by that beach water, I wanted all of him. You feel me? I wanted that. So I was like, you fucking it up for me. You feel me? Like, let me be single. I might come back to you after the fact, but let me be single, okay? So, anyway, we get to anyways, I end up like walking off. I think me and Mike end up walking off. We get to Balenciaga's car. We all get in her car, but okay, so he actually had drove off. Teddy Bear drove off, but he did not leave because I seen him. Sorry, I seen him circle around. I seen him circle. So we get to her car, or whatever, and we all sitting in the car. Me and Balenciaga in the front, and Mike and Asian in the back seat. So he ended up circling back around. He was like bumping his horn. So I get out the car, go to his car. He's in his car. He put down the passenger window. So I like reach in the passenger window, and he was still smoking his black. And when I tell y'all, we were just staring at each other in each other's eyes, and he looked pretty sad. Like, his eyes was red, but it was some shit I never seen before. Like, mind you, when I had got in the car with them, I was boo-boo ass crying. I'm crying. I'm on the phone with wifey. She like, Shanika, just calm down, just calm down. Balenciaga over here like, calm down. Girl, fuck you. You didn't even save me. You feel me? You didn't even save me. So I go to his car. I'm crying, but I'm staring at him in his eyes, and I start crying even harder because I'm like, it's really something wrong. Like, staring at his eyes, I never seen that look before on nobody. So I'm like, oh my God. Like, I'm like, okay, maybe he really do love me and he don't want to lose me, da da da. But there's still some crazy ass shit, bro. Like, you could have just called me or something. Like I don't know, like anything but this. Like, you got out the car with a gun in the black, raising hell, like embarrassing yourself. Like, why? You know, like, why? That was so fucking embarrassing. So we get to so now we staring in the car. He's like, come with me, like, get in the car, come on. I'm like, no, I'm not leaving with you. Like, he was really trying to get me to leave. I'm like, I'm not leaving with you, I'm not leaving with you. And he was like, damn, you really gonna do this to me? I think he started crying at some point too. He started getting really emotional. Damn, you really gonna do this to me? You really gonna do this to me? Da da da. I'm like, bro, I'm not getting in the car with you. I'm good. Mind you, when he said get in the car, I ain't gonna lie, I stood there and I thought about it, but then I had to think, like, that'd be kind of fucked up. Cause when me and Mike was walking to the car, I was telling him like, that nigga crazy. Like, I'm not his bitch. I'm single. Da da da. We just broke up, but that ain't my nigga. He crazy. Da da da. Talking dead ass shit about him to the new nigga. You feel me? So I look dumb as a fuck to hop in the car and leave with you. I'm like, I got stuff in Balenciaga car. Cause you remember we went to the mall and shit. I'm like, I got stuff in Balenciaga car. Like, no, I got too much. He was like, man, come on, get your shit. Come on. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm not leaving with you. I'm not leaving with you. So he ended up leaving. He was like, all right, bet. All right, bet. So he left, but I'm in my head like, this nigga not leaving. He finna stay out here and stalk me, cause he already used to do a little bit of stalker ass shit, but he ain't never went to the extreme to come all the way to Tybee Island. Like, at the same time I'm there, I'm in my head like, how you knew I was here? So I get back in the car, I'm crying. I'm still on the phone. I think my phone had done went dead. So I put it on her charger. So anyways, I'm in there crying. Everybody like, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay. So we on some shit like, all right, so everything done calm down. Mind you, wow, why all this going on? Tell me why Mike, when I went back to the car to talk to Teddy Bear, Mike in the car rolling up. Now they done got 2 blunts rolled. So at this point now we just smoking, we talking about situation. Mike, he rolled up and he sparked it, he hit it some. Why he ended up standing outside the car? He on the phone. He start calling people. He was on the phone with some people. He was texting. He going crazy. I'm like, what you doing on your phone? He was like, nothing. It's cool. I think I got in the car. I was like, you okay? Like, you good? He was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I was just like, he not gonna do nothing. Like, he just crazy. Like, da 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 da. I was just telling him like, it's okay. Like, you ain't gotta do too much. Cause at this point, I'm like, why he on his phone? Who he texting? Who he calling? Cause he was getting phone calls. He was making phone calls. He was texting fast. Like, he looked mad. And I'm just like, what's wrong? He like, nothing. It's cool. I was like, who you talking to? He was like, nobody. So I'm like, whatever. So I get in the car. He comes to like the car. The door's open. He's standing outside the car, like with his hands on the roof of the car. You know how somebody stand by the car with the door open, like they in there, and his hands on the roof of the car. He like, what's his name? And I just didn't say nothing. Why Balenciaga gonna say this man government first and last? I look at Balenciaga like, what? Like, I know little bro dead ass wrong, and I'm broken up with him, but don't fucking do that. Like, don't do that. Because I don't know. I don't know Mike. I don't know what Mike is capable of, but I also don't know. I mean, I also know what Teddy Bear is capable of, and I don't think they should do that. I don't think anybody should do that. I don't think we should have this problem, okay? Please, no. So I'm just like, girl, no. Like, why are you telling his name? Like, why are you doing that? He was like, oh, what kind of car that was again? Why Balenciaga over here answer all the questions? Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. But she really did not like Teddy Bear. Me and Teddy Bear been off and on for a lot of reasons, and nobody liked him but me. Nobody but me. Not even my own mama. Nobody but me. You feel me? So, so now everything's dying down. We're listening to music. We smoking. I done stopped crying. I done died down. So I end up. We was like, we finna get some food. We was gonna walk on the strip to get some food. So Mike was standing like he was on my side in the passenger seat. He ended up closing his door. He opened my door for me actually. And I was still sitting down and he was standing outside the car and he was just like, you know, like, I don't think you're crazy. Oh, he came, he was like, you okay? I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, I don't think you crazy. He was like, that nigga crazy. Like, I don't think you crazy. You good. Like, it's okay. Like, you don't have to be embarrassed. Because I was in the car when we was like smoking and talking and stuff. I was like, I'm so embarrassed. Like, this shit crazy. Da, da, da. So he ended up like reassuring me. Like, they had end up already start walking on the strip. And he was just talking to me like, I don't think you crazy. You good. Like, you don't have to be embarrassed. That nigga embarrassed himself. Da, da, da. I'm like, okay. All right. So that really cheered me out. I'm like, all right, bet. So we end up walking on the strip. We go to the only thing that's open at this point. It was later. It was at like 9, 10, probably 11. So we end up walking on the strip. We go to Wet Willie's, but you know you can't get in there without an ID. So little bro was 21. He wasn't no 20 because he was illegal. So me and Balenciaga had to stand outside. Asian and Mike went inside. They got us some Wet Willie's or whatever. They got us a drink. They ended up getting 3 drinks only, or 2. It was only 2 drinks. Me and Mike shared one. Balenciaga and Asian shared one. So, and we was eating, but that shit was nasty. Or we had like chicken tenders and fries. Tell me why they only gave us 2 chicken tenders and fries. It was like, this must be fries with a side of chicken tenders because what is this? You feel me? And it was like, so it was either real hot or real cold. I don't know, but I didn't like the food. I did not like the food. So just know the night went on. We smoking, we talking, we drinking, we vibing. I ain't really get too drunk off of that little thing. Like, off of this damn drink I gotta share with somebody. A frozen drink I gotta share. I ain't get too drunk. Should I add more? Okay, so now it's about time to leave, and I ended up sitting in his car with him, and Balenciaga and Asian was sitting in the car with Asian. They were sitting in the Asian car. I was sitting in my car. So we were just talking. I honestly don't know what we were talking about. I think I was high as a fuck. Yes, y'all. I was in the car talking too much. I was high. I was not drunk. I was in the car talking too much. I was telling this man about, because he was asking me questions. Like, we was playing 21 questions actually. And he was asking me like, what's a place you want to do it at? And I told him like a shower. I was like, I never did a shower. I want to do a shower. I was like, I never did this. I want to do this. And you feel me? Just telling my deepest, darkest secrets, my fantasies, all this to this man. And that's how you should know that if the first conversation y'all have is sexual, it's never going to work out, babe. It's never going to work out. But I was just so kind of fucked up to the point where I was like, fuck it. Like, let's talk about it. You feel me? So we in the car, and he kept hinting like, you should come with me, like you should leave with me, like you should come to the house with me, or yeah, he said you should come to my house or get a room, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like, I was in my head like, yeah, but not tonight. I just met you, and I'm like, after all this crazy shit, like, no, I'm not doing that, like, no. So we end up like leaving. We was finna leave, so we all getting out of cars and leaving. I'm trying to get in Balenciaga car. Mike over here like, come with me. I'm like, no. Like, he trying to like pull my arm and like whisper like, come on. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like, I'm good. So mind you, to get out of Tybee from the beach, it's a good lengthy little road. So while all 3 of our cars are all behind each other leaving, he's still texting me like, come to this gas station, like get in my car, like come on, like we can get a room. I'm gonna get us a room. I'm gonna pay for it. This and that. I'm asking Balenciaga, like this man really pressuring me, like at this point, like what? So I'm asking Balenciaga, like, do you think I should go? Like, do you think I should go to the room with this man? She was like, I mean, if you want to, da da da. Like, bitch, yes or no? So I think she was just like, it's up to you, like, if you want to. Yeah, I eventually end up linking with him, like later on in life. Eventually end up linking with him. We kept linking, kept linking. It was a cool little vibe with Mike. It didn't last too long, maybe about a month or two, until I went back to my ex. I cut him off, went back to my ex. Um, and shit, he was cool. Like we was cool. I didn't used to smoke like that, but with him, like I used to smoke heavy. Like we would smoke 3 blunts. Like say he pull up around 10, I wouldn't go in the house till about 3 in the morning, and we'll smoke about 3 blunts. Just talk about anything. We might pull off and go get some food real quick. Whoop de woo about 5 times. You feel me? Like just vibing. I had fucked with him a little bit. Sometimes we'd get on the phone, sit on the phone. And then he worked overnight. This man would literally try to have me up all night on the phone with him. Like, no, babe, I have my day job. I have a job myself. Like, no, I'm not doing this. And then when I ended up cutting him off to go back to Teddy Bear, he was on some job like, oh, I already knew. And then me and Teddy Bear broke up again. Y'all know I went back to Mike. Like, I'm single. What's up? Where you at? Hello. And me and Mike was talking one time. Tell me why Mike was like, the only reason I was trying to get you to come to a room that night is because I knew the cat had to be fired the way he pulled up acting like all crazy. Like nobody's gonna act that crazy over some trash kitty. And I just stared at him like, wow, really? So I was just like so glad I did not leave with him that night. But I'm still mad that I eventually linked with him in the first place. Like, you feel me? Like, I mean, he was a cool little vibe. Ain't no bad blood now. He tried to come back around actually earlier this year, but I was just like, nah, I'm cool, because Michael Blackston was not lying. When he joked about them Africans with them whoop-de-woos so big, he wasn't lying. I didn't want it. Like, it was good for the time being, but y'all, I didn't want it. I couldn't take it. I didn't want it. I am good. But y'all, that is the end of the story time of my ex popping up on my double date / 2-man. That's the story, y'all. I did the best I could, and I hope y'all liked the video. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for clicking the video. Please like this video. Please comment anything you want to. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Share it. Show somebody. You feel me? But y'all, this is the end of the video. More story times to come. More content to come. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Bye.